are you doing? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're doing better than me, because it's currently 2 AM and I'm filming this video for the 3rd time. Today I've got with me some nice Earl Grey black tea because I need that caffeine, you know what I mean? And I'm drinking it out of this beautiful Hello Kitty mug because God has allowed me to live this luxurious life. Don't hate me because you ain't me. So today's theme is going to be based on a very frequently asked question that I get on my social media. It is about artist frustration and how I deal with artist frustration and feeling that I'm not good enough. And also at the end I'm going to mention a couple of things that I do to help me get creative. So if you want some tips on how to get inspired, stick around. If not, I don't care. So the first thing that I wrote down in my brainstorm when I was planning for this video is the first thing that came to my mind, which was, I think that artist frustration is essential. And as weird as that may sound, let me explain. I think that feeling frustrated when something doesn't go right or when you do a really bad drawing is essential in your development as an artist. And I think it's essential in the learning of a new skill. So especially when you're a beginner, it's very normal to feel very frustrated because most of the drawings that you're going to do are going to be pretty crap. And that's normal for every single person on this earth. If your case is that you've just started drawing and painting and everything you do turns out into crap, don't worry, you'll get better. Like if you go and watch the video that I made last year when I turned 18, reacting to all of my old drawings, you will see like my drawings were crap when I was a kid, and it's practice that makes perfect. A girl reached out to me on Instagram the other day, which is kind of the reason why I'm making this video. She asked me how I deal with artist frustration because she said she gets very frustrated often when she does a drawing that she doesn't like. Even if she does like 20, 30 good drawings, the second she does a bad one, she gets really demotivated. And what I said was like, it's completely normal. Like your brain, for some reason, decides to completely forget about the 200 amazing drawings you just did last month and only focus on that one disappointment of that one drawing that you don't like. And the way that I deal with artist frustration is to just give it a rest. Because 9 times out of 10, it's just gonna be a off day. And when you have off days, you have off days. Like there's nothing you can do about it, honestly. Like sometimes your mind isn't there. You just gotta turn that frustration into motivation. That is my life motto, and I think everyone should keep that in mind because if you channel all of that energy that you're putting into feeling disappointed and frustrated into your hard work and your practice, you're gonna like literally improve so much faster and so much better than anyone else. You just need to learn how to channel that energy and to not let your brain put yourself down, because that's normally what people do, me included. Remember, the more bad drawings you make, the more mistakes you have to learn from. So you're basically giving yourself fuel if you think about it. The more bad drawings you make, the more things you're learning. Because once you pick out those things from your drawing where you're like, what is it that's ticking me off about this painting? It's driving me insane. Once you find out what it is that's annoying you in that drawing, you can learn from it. And now you know that you have to improve that specific thing, if that makes any sense. Because you're always improving in general with every brush stroke, with every pencil stroke. But once you figure out like, okay, I'm crap at drawing noses, I need to draw a bunch of noses to get better at this. Because in the past couple of drawings, those noses look like they've been run over by a bus. You know what I mean? Like once you pick out things in drawings that you're like, I need to practice that more. For example, like my little sister, she's 12 right now and she's just started art lessons at the same place where I had all of my drawing lessons. So she's like going through the exact same process I did when I was her age. You know, it's completely normal because she's always liked to draw, but now that she's being pushed to her boundaries and her limits, she's feeling the artist frustration. Like sometimes she gets home and she's like, oh yeah, I did a drawing but it was really crap, can you take a look at it? And I take a look at it and it's like, oh yeah, you need to like improve this part, but it looks really good. And then she's just like, oh my god, yeah, you're right. And then she practices harder, and with every class and with every drawing she makes, she's getting better and better. Like honestly, she's improving a lot faster than I did when I started drawing lessons. So, and it's not just like learning artists or beginners. I can tell you right now, fact, you can quote me on this. Every single artist out there has a bunch of drawings that they would rather burn to the stake than to have exhibited in the gallery. That is fact. Like, honestly, I do, you will do as well, anyone does, because everyone has off days and everyone has to have had a gazillion bad drawings to make an amazing piece of art. So don't worry if you make a drawing that you'd rather take to the grave. So basically what I wanted to say with this video is don't despair, and above all, do not give up, because that's just you allowing your brain to put you down. And as I said in the beginning of the video, I wanted to give you guys a couple of tips on how to get inspired, or at least what I do to get inspired. And number one thing, Pinterest! Pinterest is literally my best friend. I love Pinterest. If you want to follow me on Pinterest, you can just go ahead and click right there. I literally gain nothing in you following me on Pinterest, so it's just if you guys want to go take a look at my boards. I got so many boards. I love Pinterest. I think I'm on Pinterest more than I am on Instagram, which is saying a lot. So yeah, I just love Pinterest so much. It's so aesthetic and beautiful. Especially my boards. Like I have boards that are like ordered by themes. So I've got boards like full of beautiful faces and models and K-pop idols, and then I've got boards of aesthetic backgrounds, and then boards of color combos, and then boards of aesthetic buildings, and oh, I just, whatever I feel like drawing that day, I will have a mood board for it. Because you know, every day you wake up and you feel like drawing something different. Some days I wake up and I want to draw faces. Other days I want to draw architectural stuff. Other days I just want to draw a gazillion faces of Jinjin from Astro. It's normal. Like, it just depends on how I wake up. Another thing that I love doing to get inspired is going on this online zine, which they also have like physical zines. I used to flip through the physical zines at my college, and it's called It's Nice That, and it's literally such a good website. It has a bunch of articles about contemporary artists, illustrators, animators, designers, and just basically everyone that's coming up into the business, and just people that are literally fresh out of college that are putting out really amazing work. And I just get really inspired by watching all this fresh new stuff. Another thing that I was gonna recommend is to go outside, honestly. What? Go outside? No, wait, no, honestly. Like, I feel like the pressure of being in a social place and the feeling of like everyone staring at you, or you feeling like everyone is staring at you, but actually no one really gives a crap that you're there, like forces you to create something. Even if it's really crap, like you're at least creating something, and you're getting your juices flowing, and you're putting stuff out there and getting it out of your brain. And lastly, that I love doing to get creative is watching amazing cinematographic movies. I cannot believe I just said that word. I'm pretty sure it's not a real word, but I'm using it. I just love cinematography and photography and stuff like that. I'm a nerd. I love movies with pretty colors and good visual metaphors. I like them. It tickles my brain. A couple of ones that I've watched recently that off the top of my head are The Danish Girl, Moonlight, La La Land. If you're into really pop art illustration, I don't know, just start looking out for those things. It'll help you a lot in terms of inspiration and stuff like that. And I have sadly come to the end of my tea tonight, which means we're at the end of the video. I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope it helped to anyone that's feeling similar feelings to this right now. Yeah, just turn that frustration into motivation. Don't forget. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye!